All right, so we're going to go to Jellyfish Fields first because that's kind of the starting level. By the way, these red lines indicate where you're going out of bounds. Can't do that. Game gets mad. Also, you know, this is Goo Lagoon. Can't go there until we have 10 spatulas. You got to get spatulas throughout every area to unlock further places. This right here is a boss level, which we'll probably do today. I imagine we'll probably get through all of Jellyfish Fields and downtown. Or at least as much as we can get through them in the early game. Sometimes you get a little locked because you have to do other stuff and then come back. But we'll be able to get through most of those two and then probably do the boss in today's stream. So let's go to Jellyfish Fields.
The rolling green hills of Jellyfish Fields. A place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
Sucks to be Squidward, as always. No, this game does not have upgradable skills. That's like the only thing the movie game did better than this game is upgradable skills. The movie game was amazing. The movie game was pretty good. This game is better, but the movie game is good, yeah. I'll probably play the movie game at some point, too.
Squidward, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
He's bald!
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of King Jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. King Jellyfish?
Well, I guess you're off to scale Sport Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that King Jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
Why'd you have to make it weird, SpongeBob? Why did you have to make it weird? Where's Patrick? You get to play as Patrick a little bit later in the game. We have to get deeper into Jellyfish Fields. But we'll definitely get to play as him soon. Are they using electricity without hitting everyone underwater? Ah, you know. This is Goo. SpongeBob and Patrick can't swim, so don't let them fall in the goo. Alright, got it. Yeah, that's how that works. Never played a SpongeBob game. This actually looks decent. It holds up really well. It's a really well-made game. This is a teleport box. When you have both of the teleport boxes in the area open, you may teleport between them by jumping inside. So, shortcuts, basically. SpongeBob's heroic voice is very good, I agree. This game is great with references and stuff. I don't remember when it came out and how much, like, SpongeBob existed when it came out. But, it has references and small nods to tons of stuff from the show. And that's part of what makes it so good. So, it's already a good game, just flat out, but add on to, like, if you've been a fan of SpongeBob for a long time, it's just so much better. It's very nice. Bow, bow. Goodbye. You foolish fool. We're gonna run into these clams quite a bit, by the way, in the game, where we have to trade in shiny objects to do stuff. I'm gonna do this right now. Thank goodness that plane was there at the right moment. I guess it was just, you know, sitting still in space until I called on it. That stupid idiot thought he was gonna hit me. What a dummy. What a digital dummy. You also see it says you get combos and stuff at the bottom. That's from hitting enemies or tikis in a fast manner. This is a very loud waterfall area. That down there, we can't jump to that. It's got a invisible wall around it. Bum-ba-na-na, jump. Movie game, that'd be amazing. I like the movie game. I like this game more, but I also really like the movie game, so I'll play it eventually, and I'll 100% it probably. This is a checkpoint. If you are defeated after activating a checkpoint, you will restart here instead of the beginning of the area. Very useful. Hello. Get this out of here. Do. This game also has quite a few bosses and mini-bosses in it, which is a lot of fun. Hey, you got, what's up above us? Oh, it's just underwear. Who cares? You dodged! It's the smartest tiki to ever... well, it's dead. Rip. This is a Patrick thing. Freezy fruit. Only Patrick can use it. You get to play as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy in this game. All of them have unique abilities. They have some overlap, like SpongeBob and Patrick can both do this move right there. Patrick does it differently, but they can both do like a ground pound. Sandy can't. So they all have different things and whatnot that can be used, which makes them more usable for different areas. Ba-na-na-na. Are there mini games in this game like in the movie game, like SpongeBob? SpongeBob is from this game, and you use it in some mini game scenarios and some actual game scenarios. But yeah, there are a couple of mini games spread throughout. It's not exactly like it is in the movie game, because if I remember right, the movie game has like certain areas you go into that give you the mini games and then you do something for it, but this game just has mini games spread around that you can do, and sometimes they give you socks, sometimes they give you different stuff, or they could just be nothing and give you, it could just be for fun. Can I make it over to this? Yeah, I can. What does this do again? I don't remember this one. Oh, it's gonna take me over there. I think there's a sock over there or something? I don't remember. Go, SpongeBob, go. Make the jumps. Oh, I thought I was gonna ruin that for a second. Yeah, sock. Gimme. What you mean Sandy can't pound? Sandy can't do this move. SpongeBob was also annoying to control. I don't think it's that bad. It can be a little iffy. But you don't have to use it a whole ton in this game. And usually it's for minigame stuff than actual important stuff. Yeah, the movie game is also fun. Guys, Sarn, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream in future ones. Cass, I know this is a little off topic, but why do you put up with Michael sometimes? Michael is a good friend of mine. I like Michael. Don't ever tell him I said that. Also, Michael really likes this game, but unfortunately he's at work. He's not happy that he's missing it, this stream. Hopefully he can be at future ones, but you know, Michael's a good friend of mine, so you know, I don't put up with him. I spend time with him because he's my friend. Alright. The ambient music in this game I also think is pretty good, especially for SpongeBob. Gary! Oh, hey, it's that.
Wow, a bungee jump for a golden spatula. I must be in
Heaven indeed. SpongeBob puts on socks. It's not socks, it's a bubble. Bubble power. SpongeBob's all about bubble power. This is a bungee hook. SpongeBob can bungee from it. To bungee from the bungee hook, just jump up and touch it. To dive downward, press A, and to exit, press B. Let's go. Ultimate wedgie experience. We've done it. Arch Nerd, welcome to the stream, dude. SpongeBob Spyro version. Yeah, it's reminiscent of the Spyro games. I can see it. Do you remember your Persona playthrough? Yes. I played that game not very long ago. Oh, I wish I could... The emulator puts up that text at the top of the screen whenever it saves. I don't know how to make that not happen. How did Gary get here? Gary, he's very resourceful. He's a skilled snail. Hi there. Bye there. All right, now we're about to start seeing some different robots. All right, yeah, this is a robot that literally has a ham for an arm. Can't touch this. See you later, sucker. I've saved you, you foolish fool. Why didn't you try and run away, you idiot? He's just taking it like a coward. We're doing pretty good on shiny parts, shiny objects right now. Break all this. Break it all. There we go. Go away. Do-do. Was the movie game made after this one, or were they both just more antiques than I thought? The movie game was made like a year or two after this game, I think. The movie game took a lot of its assets from this game. Like, a lot of the assets in this game were used in the movie game. I did not think that would hit me. It's been a while since I played this. I gotta get used to playing it again. Nope. Ah, no, the jellyfish. The jellyfish Mr. Presidented itself for that robot trying to save him. Give me all of your combos. Yeah, combos, I think I said it before, but I'll say it again. Combos equal a lot more, combos give you a lot more shiny objects. That's what I was trying to say. This is goo. Yes, you told me that before, video game. No, 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 no. None of that. SpongeBob SquarePants, this is hilarious. Thank you. It's a really good game. I really like this video game. Hadoken, it's good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. That was really bad by me. Get out of here. I wish I had the sponge bowl move. That's an ability we'll get later on. I like this game because it's got, like, just enough action while, like, mostly being about exploration and platforming. It's one of the reasons I like it a lot. We got to get up to that fountain. Also, the levels are just really, like, well made. Like, look at this. It looks really nice, especially for how old it is. That right there is a minigame we can't do right now because we don't have the bubble bowl ability I just mentioned. Like, look at this. It looks like you're actually, like, in the SpongeBob universe, you know? It makes sense. Like, it all looks like you would expect it to. I love it. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. What platform is the movie game on? Same as this one, I think. I know it's on PlayStation 2 because I played it on PS2, so I assume it's also on GameCube and Xbox because this game is also on GameCube and Xbox because I'm playing it on a GameCube emulator. Can't tell if this is more reminiscent of Spyro, Rayman, or Jak and Daxter. Well, for me, all of those games would be more reminiscent of this. But yeah, I know what you mean. How do you... I think I jump on this and then immediately go back. Yeah, here we go. That's how you get up here. Boom, he's done it. This sock will be mine. The game platforms pretty well on top of that. I like it a lot. Goodbye. We're also going to get to run into a classic SpongeBob character here in a second. Because we're about done with this area. We're going to move on to the next. I think I've gotten everything that I can get so far. Nothing like watching Chaos play SpongeBob and making spaghetti. That is one heck of a combo. That machine huffing and puffing over there is a Duplicatotron 1000. The D1000 will continue to create robots until it is destroyed. Be careful, though. It goes out with a big bang. What is it, Vegeta? They are very loud and very mad. Get out of here. Easy ultra combo. Break. It summoned one more at the last second. Nah. None of that. None of that. There we go. Chaos got bad news. Won't be able to stay the whole stream. I'm going to play laser tag. That's cool, dude. Enjoy your laser tag. Mine. Random question. Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner, or SpongeBob? Who's your favorite? Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom had the best show of those three. Partially probably because Danny Phantom's show ended. Whereas the others kept going until they were bad. No, Jimmy Neutron, I think, ended before it got bad, necessarily. But Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob got bad.
Mermaid Man, I have all your comics and toys and mail.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, it's that Sponge Kid. And now, what was I supposed to tell you?
A lot of the original voice actors do the voices in this game, and I love that. Unfortunately, Mermaid Man is not one of them. I think that there are maybe 2 or 3 characters that don't have their normal voice actors in this game, and Mermaid Man is, I think, the only noticeable one, but there might be another 1 or 2. So it's unfortunate, but you know.
That Patrick is surrounded by robots and needs my help.
Huh? Oh, no. I think it had something to do with massaging my feet.
Well, if massaging your feet will save Patrick, then massage I must.
Help! They're making me hit myself!
Massaging your feet isn't working. I think I'd better try a more direct approach.
By clipping my toenails?
Here I come, Patrick!
This game is so funny, man. I love it. Also, SpongeBob uses his tongue to do this surfing thing, which is disgusting, but also hilarious. I love it. There is a sock right here. I remember it. I remember this one. Mine. Where's the sock? There's the sock. Got it. They're making me hit myself. I need that. Thank you.
I should do it again sometime.
This game's writing is out of this world. It's great, dude. I love it. This game is, like, hilarious all the way through. Versus question of the day, Man Ray versus Mitch from Phineas and Ferb. I don't know who Mitch is. I don't remember Phineas and Ferb as well as I would like to. It's a lot easier for me to remember SpongeBob because I grew up with it. Phineas and Ferb I didn't necessarily grow up with. I just watched a good deal of it. Bum 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 ba bum ba bum bum. Oh my goodness, Shroom would love this. Hammer. What year did this game come out? Early to mid 2000s? I don't remember the exact date. Can someone in chat Google that for me? I'd appreciate it. No. None of that. The early game robots are pretty easy to beat, especially if you know what you're doing, since I played this game so much when I was younger. But there will be more challenging enemies in the future that are harder to deal with. The early game of this game is pretty simple, though. Mitch was basically meat, but taller and evil. Oh, yeah, I do remember him. Definitely Man Ray. I do remember him, yes. But I prefer Man Ray. Probably just because I remember Man Ray more. Patrick, I've come to save you. Stop hitting yourself, you stupid idiot.
Hey, SpongeBob.
Woo! Thank goodness you're safe, Patrick.
Well, of course, SpongeBob. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, the robots and the...
Oh, yeah, I found this for you. I don't know what it is, but it looks important.
Thanks, Patrick. I tell you what, all that running around has left me pooped. Why don't you continue on for a bit?
Okay.
I'm Patrick now. Come on.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bow, 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 bow. This is a throw fruit. Patrick can pick up throw fruit and throw it. Throw fruit will push buttons, destroy tikis, or damage robots, but use it quickly because throw fruit wilts after a few seconds. Sick. So Patrick is the only one in the game who can pick stuff up and throw it, which means there are some puzzles and whatnot that only Patrick can do. Bum, bum, bum. What the heck is this guy doing here? Patrick can also pick up and throw tikis, but only tikis that don't have other tikis stacked on top of them. Makes sense. What are you doing, nerd? This is a bus stop. May switch between SpongeBob or playing Patrick at bus stops. So the way that... oh, well, that exploded. Patrick can throw fruit up steps, then climb the steps, pick up the fruit, and throw it again, but he'd better hurry before it wilts. So when you're back in Bikini Bottom, in, like, the hub world, you can only play as SpongeBob. Every level has its own choice of either Sandy or Patrick being the other player. So there's no level where you can play as all three. Jellyfish Fields, it's SpongeBob and Patrick. And then we get to play as Sandy in downtown, which is the next area. Or is typically the next area. You can actually skip it if you want to and go to a different one depending on how you play the game. But the level you're in determines if you can play as Patrick or Sandy. But SpongeBob can be played in every single level. There's not a level where you can't play as SpongeBob. This is a special Patrick teeter-totter that only Patrick can use. Have Patrick pick up a throw fruit, stand on the pink starfish side, and then throw the fruit at the target. Let's go. Woo! I'm out. Bum, ba, bum. Starfish are supposed to self-regenerate after losing limbs or being cut in half. Can we try it on Patrick? They did that in an episode. Patrick learned how to do a karate chop, and he lost control of himself and started breaking everything with his karate chop. So he chopped off his own arm, and then the arm grew into another him, and then that him ran off into the sunset and kept chopping stuff. It was pretty funny. So you were 6 to 7 when you played this? I don't know if I was that young. I don't think I had my PlayStation 2 when I was that young. I probably played this game when I was like, I had to have been around 10 years old. Probably around 10 years old, so it would have been around 2005, most likely. Yeah, it was a good episode. Life has 2 stages, SpongeBob and Squidward. Exactly. This is a Thunder Tiki. When Patrick touches it, it will begin to storm, and after a few seconds, we'll go boom. Don't be near it when it goes boom. Don't tell me how to live my life. I'll stand right next to him. Watch me. You're not my real dad. Ow. Thank goodness Patrick can wear SpongeBob's underwear. Ah, Patrick can pick up a Thunder Tiki and throw it just like the other Tikis, but he better throw it fast. Whoop. There we go. All right, you can die to that explosion. Pat.
Hey, you barnacle head! Watch where you're going!
What is talking to me. Oh, Mighty Rock, I am at your command.
Down here, you big pink lummox.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
So very tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you.
I was in an undesirable position yesterday, and now my neck hurts.
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
I might spare your life so I can force you to work in my sweatshop making low-quality design and knockoff wallets.
Oh, thank you.
What a glorious mercy Plankton has given upon us. Also, wait a minute. Patrick said he hurt his neck. Does Patrick have a neck? If you jump up in the air and press the X button, Patrick will slam down to the ground, damaging TQs or pressing buttons below him. Yeah, so Patrick can do this. It's a better version of SpongeBob's ground pound attack. It's one of the things that Patrick can do that Sandy can't. There we go. But also something Sandy can do that Patrick can't is Patrick can't jump attack. As you can see, I can't jump and press square. I can only do this. Very scary. Very scary, very dark. Stay away from me.